All right, up next. Finally get some Charles Kirkland participation.
Yep.
Joker. What's the title, Charles?
Folie I do.
Which means what?
Game of two.
All right, I see. Look. I am shocked that Charles is prepared. Game of really?
What?
Is that what it means?
6 years of French in high school. Yes, sir. I know my French.
All right. Arthur Fleck is institutionalized at Arkham, awaiting trial for his crimes as Joker. While struggling with his dual identity, Arthur not only stumbles upon true love, but also finds the music that's always been inside of him. This film is a musical, psychological thriller directed by Todd Phillips from a screenplay co-written with Scott Silver, and it is the sequel to the 2019 film Joker and stars Joaquin Phoenix, reprising his role as the Joker with Lady Gaga joining the cast as his love interest Harley Quinn. Zazie Beetz also reprises her role from the previous film, while Brendan Gleeson and Catherine Keener join the cast. Charles Kirkland, what do you got on the Joker?
Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, from the very first episode of this series, Todd Phillips has always said that this is not the Joker that we know. This is another character, and he kind of builds upon that whole premise that this isn't the Joker that we know, and we shouldn't expect to see Batman and all that other stuff. And I mean, it's in that universe, it's set there, but it's not who we are used to seeing. And we're not used to seeing this Arthur Fleck either, because all of a sudden he now wants to sing. He's got a reason for living. He doesn't want to die like he's been killing people, and there's a little bit of remorse in the Joker for what he's done. And it's all inspired by love and music. It's a gimmick that we may talk about another gimmick later on, but it just kind of worked. And I mean, the music is good. Lady Gaga is fantastic, and Joaquin Phoenix not so much. So they're not on the same level as far as the singing, of course, but it kind of drags the movie out and kind of makes it what's the word I want to say? Sleepy. That's the word I want to use. It makes the movie kind of sleepy and depressing in its tone, and it's just not fun. I just did not enjoy the experience of watching Arthur, even though you understand he's a sadistic dude. He's not a very happy dude, and you try to make him happy, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And on top of the fact that the story starts in a place and it ends in the same place. There's no evolution throughout the progression of the story. So, yeah.
Didn't end in the same place. I'll tell you that much. It did not end in the same place.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just going to say that his return to this character, for me, lacked the pizzazz of the original, and he's more introverted and assembled for so many, both in and out of Arkham. His companionship with Harley gives him the inner strength to once again don his Joker persona, but it felt like his heart wasn't really into it.
No.
He finds love with Harley and his voice, but the concept of the story, and I agree with you, is original, but not enough to sustain a whole film. And Arthur and Harley's relationship is a fantasy fraught with deception and hero worship built on a house of cards. Phillips, has done the Hangover series, Road Trip, Old School, Starsky and Hutch, and a bunch of other films. And to your point, he said it was, it was supposed to be a standalone film. My opinion is, in watching this film, Charles, what do you think audiences are going to pull from this film when they watch it?
Nothing. I really think when they finish watching this film, they're not going to be moved. They're going to be depressed, and they're going to say, "Why? Why did I spend my time doing this?"
And for that reason, I gave it a C-.
That's even more. I mean, was that in the bubble too? Did you meet the Todd Phillips somewhere?
No, because what happened is that let me finish. I think I think it was a conversation I had because I didn't really understand the end and the why of it all. And there's an answer that I would like to give, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen the movie. But it was inside of what I just said, right?
Yeah.
About his heart not really being in it.
Right.
Like, yeah. I mean, I'll elaborate with you off air, but yeah. I mean, it was for that reason that I was able to give the film a shred of grace because there's a wonderful character story in here. But Joaquin Phoenix, man, I mean, he must have lost, I don't know, man, 40 pounds, 30 pounds or something like that to play this character.
Yeah.
You know, when you can see...
You can see his ribs sticking out, his bones sticking out his back. I mean, yeah, he's emaciated in this film.
See, this is why I can never be an actor. Because, like, I watched... What was it? Was it Christian Bale that lost 60 pounds?
For The Machinist?
Yeah. Y'all doing too much, man.
No. It's just
come on, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That can't help. That can't be good for your body.
It surely is not, man. So, yeah. So, that would be the Joker...
Folie à deux.
Thank you. Which means?
The game of two.